Und herzlich willkommen zu Bastion. Wir sind hier wieder in diesem Level, wo dieser komische
They used to think
Krokodil
that
war.
ankle gators were extinct. Well, they
Scheiße, ich bin
ain't.
runtergefallen.
Turns out Queen Anne got a hold of a shard. Ankle gators love shiny things. Know what smells worse than an ankle gator's breath? A stinkweed. The brushers use their pikes to keep their distance around here. Now the kid can do the same.
Okay, dann wollen wir nochmal. Ich hatte gerade das Level schon
Most
angefangen.
of those
Ich
peckers
war
are
aber gerade
smart
ein
enough
bisschen
to stay out
verwirrt,
of
ob
Queen
ich das
Anne's
wirklich schon
way.
gemacht habe hier. Deswegen nochmal so mittendrin. Aber das ist ja kein Problem. Blödes Ding.
That's ankle gator country for you.
Das fängt ja schon mal gut an. Scheiße.
Sharp sticks make Queen Anne nervous, so she backs off a bit. Kid's got a mean throwing arm. Queenie leads the kid into some kind of twisted trap. One bad step in that tall grass and he's Queen Anne's lunch. He holds his ground. Seems the queen's running out of options. The closer you get to an ankle gator's lair, the thicker the tall grass grows. Kid's gotta make a run for it.
Diese Musik, ne?
That old gator's right on his tail. Those leaping lunkheads don't like Queen Anne any better than the kid. Bad idea to walk in gator grass.
Blödes Vieh, du.
Queenie must have scared a bunch of peckers out of hiding.
Alkohol.
Ankle gators don't much care for their young. That's why there ain't many around. Wanna know how to find an ankle gator lair? You use a kid as bait. The shard's sitting in plain view. Now she's coming for him. She's got nowhere else to go. They say if you run across an ankle gator, you better keep running. She's starting to get annoyed.
Ja, soll die sauer werden, Alter. Aua. Hab ich gesagt.
And now he's made her mad. Rest in peace, Queen Anne. That was for the brushers.
Ich erinnere mich an so einen Chasevogel. Scheiße, Energietrank runtergefallen.
Kid's done what needed to be done. Queen Anne's reign is over. We
Oh,
got a
geschafft.
crown jewel. All that trouble for a single shard. But you know what? It was worth it.
Okay.
The memorial may be finished, but our part is far from over. That Gator's a crazy gal, but so is the gal who promised to look after her. They said Queen Anne was just a folktale. Now there's living proof she ain't.
Gut, dann können wir ja weitermachen. Ich hatte das vorhin ein bisschen anders in Erinnerung, dass wir das nicht geschafft haben.
farther out there in the wilds.
Splitter geordnet, Punkt des Liegmeern. Er ist irgendwo innerhalb des größten Außenposten der Stadt in der Fremdwelt.
Know how Caelandia became the richest city in the world? 2 words. Point Lemaine.
4 Wörter. Der sagt 2 Wörter und
If
wir
the
sind
wilds
4.
could ever be tamed, it was gonna happen right here.
Diese Scheißvögel, ne?
But now, the greatest outpost past the city line is nothing but a freak show. The army's triggers once had the place on lockdown. Kid might as well pick up where they left off. Point Lemaine seen better days for sure, but it ain't done.
Alter, was ist das für ein Scheißding? Lade.
Whole place shudders in a fit. The grand rail of Point Lemaine, not only is it still there, it still works. Of course, it's no longer shipping hides and alloys and spices, but it can give the kid a lift. Just as long as he can stay clear of the trouble on the tracks.
Ist jetzt ein Scroll-Level oder was? Hey, das scrollt.
The grand rail's all grown over with things of calamity chewed up and spat out. Things eager to take back their turf.
Ja. Ach, da unten ist eine EP-Anzeige. Jetzt sehe ich es mal.
Kid don't let so much as one of those things slip by.
Scheiß Ding, ey. Ich hasse diese komischen Viecher. Aua.
Lunkheads settled in like they own the place.
Blödes Vieh.
Takes fancy footwork on the rail, what with wallflowers coughing fungus everywhere.
Ich kenne anscheinend genug gegen Blumen. Okay.
Caelandia lost many good men on the rail. Place used to be closed off, but now it's split open like a rotten pineapple.
Die Viecher hasse ich. Die Vögel sind assi. Assi gemacht.
Of course, the Grand Rails seen much more fighting in bygone times. Near on 50 years ago, first shots fired in the Ura-Ceylonian War. It was right here that Zulf's Ura forefathers decided to mix it up. Okay, so maybe we didn't get their sign-off on the whole Grand Rail thing. That was bad. The rail must have shook the Ura to the bone down in those dens of theirs. Well, the rail won't last much longer now that the kid took the shard. It's still
Und er ist gerollt
good
wieder.
run in store for him, though. All the rotten wood there on the rails turned it into swamp weed central.
Oh, die Blumen benebeln mich.
Ever tried dancing side to side while holding your breath?
Oh, scheiße.
While shooting a genuine registered army carbine? While choking on swamp weed? While peckers trying to prick you in the eye? Well, let me tell you, it ain't fun.
Heilung, Gott sei Dank. Huhuhu. Ach nö, nicht schon wieder so irgendwie.
But then at last, it's the end of the line. He'll be picking swamp weed out of those boots for days. Turns out he's got company up at the rail station, waiting for him.
Ja, wie soll man denn da durch sonst?
Not just another wallflower or pincushion, mind you. At first, he thinks it's Zulf. This is for you, says the man. Then wham!
Okay,
When the
wer
kid
warst du?
comes to, the man's long gone. But something else is there.
Versiegelte Nachricht. Ein Andecken. Ein an Seer adressierter Brief. Er scheint von Sylph verfasst worden zu sein, der offenbar einen anderen Ur-Überleben als Überbringer gewinnen konnte. Möglich, weil halt Sulzir genug von ihren Geheimnissen gemeinsamen Muttersprache beigebracht, keine Ahnung. Steht nicht mehr. Ich komme nicht runter. Naja, gut.
The only words Kid recognizes on that parchment are for Zia.
Ja, und jetzt?
Well, what's a kid to do?
Wir müssen zurück.
He took the shard, he took the hit, and he took that note.
Tja. So ist das halt.
That note cuts straight to the heart of things, don't it? The note says it plain. Zia, go east to learn the truth about the calamity and our people. I'll be waiting. Sincerely, Zulf. Finding gourmet ingredients ain't easy these days, but we'll take what we can get. Zolf's messenger was one of his people. Wonder just how many of them survived, and what exactly Zolf told him. It ain't too late to unlock the potential of this place. Ain't saying much, but that's the greatest forge in all the city.
Gut, aber ich würde mal sagen, das war Part Nummer 10 von Bastion. Bis zum nächsten Mal. Ciao, ciao.